Hi. So I just got off a Zoom with my employer, and overall, they are a great healthcare organization in Illinois, and they've done a great job hiring at least mid level bosses, so people about me uh, who want to change the world and see how horrible it is for a lot of people, even people who don't come through, or children who don't come through crisis, like just everyday life, the bickering, the arguing, the not being able to communicate, et cetera, et cetera. But their system is just not effective. And it's not just them, it's all the healthcare organizations overall. Because if our healthcare was effective, then humanity wouldn't suffer from anxiety, depression, um, any other internalizing or externalizing behaviors as a whole. And we do, across gender, across race, across geographical location. And so what we're doing now is ineffective. And what frustrated me about this call is that even though uh, the company is trying to make progress, and they are making great progress in many regards, even in the regard that I'm frustrated about, and it's not just with them; it's with everybody. So they want to collect data to see what people's needs are essentially, and because now we have a bunch of organizations who want to collect data and but don't nobody knows how to do it, right? So people know they want to do it and then just ask a bunch of questions and none of the questions are thought about, and some of them are redundant, even though so they are, bottom level questions, they are mid-level questions, but um, taking into consideration, even if we have an English speaking population, one word might mean something very different to somebody else, just who, again, live in the same region. So this is very important to consider when giving psychological surveys and collecting data. And I used to see this across so much whenever I would when I was doing research and look at other people's like schools or just small organizations, um, psychological surveys. It's just people just don't know how to do it. So I this is really important to me. Clearly, I'm videoing about it for Amygdala Co. And in my life in general, any work that I'm part of. Um, I want to make sure that we collect appropriate psychological surveys, psychological data, because a one day this will be worth gold. I think essentially. So it seems. Um, and then we can get people the help they need, right? So the more data we have to back up that parent-child interaction therapy will help a huge group of people, that would be great. But that's not the point of the call. I always rope it back because Amygdala Co. is for humanity. Anyway, uh, so psychological surveys, very important. Research, very important. Collecting the right psychological surveys, asking the right questions, and gathering the right team to do the job is, I think, very important. So thank you guys for being a part of my team, and thank you for listening to my rant. Bye.